Hi guys, I'm Steve Johnson and this is my Skymaster SU-30. Now I want to go over some of the things to get you in the air. When I got this plane I had some people really helpful guide me in the right direction, and I want to share this on this video so that you guys can just flick on YouTube, come and see this video and see how we're setting this model up to get you in the air quite comfortably, and I can tell you about some of the things what have caught me out on the journey. So let's start basically with the CAG. So the CAG I've got on the main spar at the front. I've basically hung it up in my garage and just created a cradle, and I just keep adding weight until it was perfectly balanced on the spar. And that is it. It flies beautifully. You can start taking a little bit away to make it a little bit more tail heavy to suit your needs, but it will fly lovely like that. Okay, moving on to the flying. So just normal flying. If you want to come around and look at the way I've got it set. So this is how I generally fly it all the time. So you've got this for aileron movement, which you can see there through the video. You can get a rough idea what we've got. Okay, and then we've got full elevator, down elevator. Okay, now we can add these onto the link below on the video. And we've got the rudders, which are around about 35mm we got comfortably. Now when you're putting the kit together, you need to make sure that you offset these cranks because they will break a hole in the side, so please be aware of that. I found that the best thing to do with this is to visualize the horn on the servo and centerize it in the gap, not centerize it via the fin. Okay, by doing that you'll get your maximum movement. You need to make sure that the horn is offset slightly on the clamp. Okay, now I haven't got involved with the vectoring yet, so that's not going to be a part of this video. I'm just saying, getting you in the air with a nice smooth entry in the air, comfortable, nice, you know, a nice start. So if you have got vectors, the easiest way I found is to unscrew here and here, remove this, put this on, and make sure you do the nuts up tight. If you can see on here, there's a bit of damage. This fell off on flight on my first flight. It's going to get repaired, but it will help you to understand that there's an Allen bolt either side that comes off, that goes on, twist and turn, but do the nuts up, because if it vibrates this in transport, it's going to cause you a headache and cause you time, maybe take you out of action for a little while. So that's something I've found which will help you. We got two 220 beer techs in here what fly absolutely beautifully. This arrangement here comes off nice and easily. Moving around, we've got the slats at the front which operate, and I have that operating all the time when we're flying it, and that comes down to that drop, which we'll put in the link below on the video. So moving on to when we're landing it with flaps. So when we have takeoff flaps, we don't have any ailerons on the wings, so that comes out on a mix. So you don't want any ailerons on takeoff flap, you just want the elevons working like this. Okay, and it's the same full flap. If you have it like this, it will stop dropping wing on landing. So I found that when we had it working with the flaperons on landing with full flap, it used to drop a wing and it doesn't settle nicely. So that's another thing I would highly recommend when you start flying it, and then you can move it on from there. But essentially the gear works. I put 120 psi in the gear system and it goes away every time. Get it up level, slow it down a bit, and then the gear will come away nicely. I mean, that's it. And generally, don't worry about these things. Everyone, this is the biggest concern of mine, here and here. But if you can see here, there's a little bit more travel up. But to be honest with you, that worried the hell out of me. But I'm used to it now. And yeah, if you see that again on the video, here and here, just tighten them up and make sure both sides are the same. And apart from that, enjoy your plane. It's such a beautiful machine, and I'm absolutely in love with it. So thank you very much.